Know, Vemma team, welcome to your action plan, 8 steps to get you started in business correctly. We are here. You know, a lot of people go through life thinking experience is the best teacher, when actually it's other people's experience is the best teacher. And that's what we want to accomplish here in today's 8-step action plan. So go through this. Feel free to, if you miss something, watch it again, take notes. If you go into your back office, you can actually print out the workbook for this action plan and fill it out if you'd like to be able to follow along. But, just take your unproductive time during the day, study these 8 steps and turn it into productive time. And I've got 2 great leaders here. I have got Star Ambassador
Jed Buenaluz.
and I've got elite leader
Nick Patak.
All right, guys, and you're going to be meeting a variety of the elite leaders here in this action plan. But before we get into step number 1, which is my favorite step, it's all about dreaming. It's all about, like my mom. I was raised with a mom that just told me, dream big dreams. Small dreams have no magic. But before we get into that, I want to take just a couple minutes. The person watching this, just getting set up in business, what advice do you give your newest person, your newest affiliate, on getting their business set up correctly?
Well, number 1, you have to order product. And you have many different options to order, either 7 cases, 2 cases. My biggest belief is you have to order a lot of product, just because if you want to really get your business to the next level, you want to have that on hand. And the reason for that is when you do events, when you do 2-on-1s, when you go show the plan, you want to be able to have product with you at all times. So my encouragement to people at BK is to order an affiliate pack. I think that's the best way to get started. That's the best way to launch your business with momentum, and that also creates duplication.
Right.
Whatever you do in this business is that duplicates.
Well, I always talk to people about, what we're going to be talking to you about here in this 8-step series is about business. It's about getting set up for business, and all of the elite leaders that are going to be talking to you are going to be giving you their ideas, their proven concepts that set you up for the best chance at success, to give you the best opportunity to take your business to the next level. And so obviously the affiliate pack, I equate the affiliate pack to sort of like opening up a Subway franchise. If you put in all the effort to open up a Subway franchise and you didn't buy any meat and you didn't buy any buns, you didn't have anything to share with people, you wouldn't be in business very long.
Right.
And so, the thing I like about buying an affiliate pack is that you don't have to buy an affiliate pack, but you have to buy an affiliate pack. I mean, it's like, if you want to be successful, you need the product is the foundation that your business is built on. And to be able to share product with people, to be able to have them experience it, you can even sell your product out of there. If somebody says, hey, just let me have a half a case or something like that, or a case, you can just sell out of that. But it's important that you position yourself up right and get that affiliate pack. But Nick, what are your thoughts when you're getting that new person started?
When you're getting that new person started, you want them to understand you have 100% their best interests in mind, and you are connecting them with their upline, someone who has had success with Vemma, someone who is at the diamond position or higher, so that they know that they are connecting with people who have exactly what they want, and that you put together a game plan of where they need to go. You want to congratulate them and reaffirm their belief and their decision for making this thing happen.
So get connected, stay plugged in.
Yes, and then put together, and the biggest thing I can recommend is doing a 30-minute, after they enroll, game plan, a breakdown of what you want to do. Order the affiliate pack, like Jed said. Get them plugged in with the system. Get them, inviting some friends out to events. Get them plugged in. Show the plan. Get them, to have their friends tasting the product. Get them into action with knowing what to do. Because when you enroll, you get that big, belief surge. But if they don't follow it up with actual tangible steps, plugging into the upline, plugging them into a system that works, they can start to fall off. So it's that after they enroll, that 30-minute kind of breakdown, that strategy session, that's proved to have a lot of success for me.
Now, one of the things that I am excited about is that little variety pack, that half case, 12 cans of our most popular ready-to-drink beverages. Have you guys given any thought to putting that on auto delivery?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think it's because so many people in this business, they can't just drink one product of our products that we have today. I believe when you put people on auto ship, when you put people on auto delivery for that, it will really take their business to the next level. And because they have samples on hand, and you could send it if people come to your event, if people come to your tasting parties, if they come to your house, you could send it out give people value when they leave your place, or they leave that event, or they leave that meeting. So that's a very, very awesome thing.
Well, you know, one of the things that if I was an affiliate out there, I think, you know, those little half packs, I would put 4 of those on my auto delivery. That is, you know, when you have a 2-case auto delivery set up, it's basically guaranteeing that it's your trump card. It says, hey, I'm going to be qualified to receive bonuses for the rank advancement period. You know, customer volume does count towards your qualifying volume, 50% of it. But sometimes customers, you know, they order this month, they don't order next month, they don't tell you that they're not ordering, and all of a sudden you find yourself not qualified, and you're like, what do I do? And all that work, you know, all that month's work is out the window. So what you want to make sure you do is you've got that base covered with a 2-pack auto ship. Personally, you know, I was talking to Josh Noble in the hallway, and he said, I do 2 cases of the variety pack, and I do 1 case of the Verve Bold. That's his favorite product. And so he's got that covered. But I personally would do 4 half packs. I would do 4 half packs of the variety pack, because when you're getting a brand new person started, they pretty much, when they want something, they want it when?
Right now.
Right now. And to be able to take one of those out of your inventory and say, here's $35, give me that, and then that gives you a variety of all the products. We're going to place your order. It'll come to your house in the next day or 2. I just think it's a great way of doing business, and it's something that gives you a variety of the products, and so you don't get burned out on just drinking the same thing over and over again. Any other words of wisdom before we move into step 1, which is building your dreams? When I'm asking words of wisdom for getting that new person set up in business and plugged in.
I would connect them on any social media group you have, any group text messaging app. The more activity and the more people they are surrounded with, it's a campfire effect like we talk about. The more people that they are surrounded with that believe what they believe, they share the same vision, they will start to passively and subconsciously start to gain all that information, believe it, and they will stay around and get plugged in the system. Once they're involved and they're actually taking action, that's when they have that really, really high chance of being very successful. So it is that key, that first week they're involved. Do you get them plugged in with the social media groups? Are they coming out to events? Are they coming to trainings? Are they coachable, and are they willing to learn? Their teachability index is going to be a huge factor. How willing are they to learn from the people who've had success? Because when I first started, I had a little bit of a I know what I'm doing ego, and of course I didn't have,
Well, that comes from your tremendous business experience. What were you doing when you got started at Vemma?
I was a high-level executive as a busboy at a restaurant, so had a lot of success.
Don't prejudge. We're going to talk about that in step 3. Don't prejudge people. Because how many people, when you think about this thing, how many people would put a busboy on their list of people that would be perfect for Vemma?
It's crazy. You would think not many, and I'll tell you an interesting story. I recruited one guy who's a top salesman for a huge personal development company. After a few months, he did nothing. But I had a guy who almost quit after a few months. There's a guy named Zach Babyars, you know him?
Oh, yeah.
Started Presidential. Okay. He almost quit on me 3 months in. He's one of my best leaders. Don't prejudge anybody.
Wow.
All right. Any other words of advice for getting a person started up before we move into step 1?
Well, just like Nick Patak said.
Oh, and social media posts. You were talking about that earlier.
Yeah, if I can say anything on social media posts. Now, in the 2.5 years I've been in this, Jed can speak on this, he's been longer, is that when someone gets involved and they start posting everything about Vemma and Verve and Body on their Facebook and social media, their warm market, what do? They're interested, they go, what's this product? They research it, and they come to a conclusion that you're not in control of their decision. You're letting outside influences, outside decisions influence what your friends are thinking. Your job is to use this opportunity and the excitement, funnel them to an opportunity, a Skype call, a phone call, some sort of proper presentation, a home event preferably, a physical home event where they can see the plan, and that will be your best exposure. Please, for the first few weeks, stay off of social media and posting, because your friends don't want to be bombarded with pictures of Verve, posts of Vemma, every single 2 hours. That's great, you're excited, but use that excitement and belief to start seeing massive results by following the plan the way that your upline is telling you. I'm telling you, you'll have massive success. Don't do what I did. I posted way too many Verve pictures, and my warm market, didn't do it.
But in spite of that, you're here.
I'm still here. Don't quit.
All right. Any other words of wisdom?
I think when somebody gets started in the business and they're totally new, you always want to get them on a 3-way call right away. You want them to get on a welcome call. It's someone with that's a diamond and above in the company.
Now, how do I find, if I'm brand new and the person that enrolled me is not a diamond, how do I find that diamond or above in my upline?
You know, you reach out. I say there's...
Call customer service?
You could call customer service.
Okay.
You can call... there are people all around, I think, in social media as well that are leaders. You could call, you know, the person who enrolled them. Usually, within 3 or 4 levels up, there's a diamond and above that's willing and ready to help. And so, my biggest encouragement to people, BK, when they first get started is that they need to be on a call right away with somebody that knows what they're doing, somebody that has 100% of the information, somebody that really can take their business or their new business to the next level. And so, get them on a welcome call in their first, I say, 24 hours.
I love it. I love it. Okay, here we are. Step number 1. It's all about dreams. Nick, take it away.
Well, I think as your mother said, dream big dreams, small dreams have no magic. The dreams are the foundation. It's what you plant in your mind, what you really, really want that will drive you to have the success you desire when you're going through the best of times and the worst of times. These dreams need to be concrete. These need to have really, you know, tangible parameters, meaning what that means is, what exactly do you want? When do you want it by? Why do you want it? So if you wanted to lose weight, instead of saying, oh, I just want to be in shape and be healthy, say, I want to lose 25 pounds. I want to gain 10 pounds of muscle. I want to do this by October 1st, 2014. And the reason I want to do it is because I want to feel great about myself. The dreams have to be concrete. And I've noticed that when I've made a dream, I made a goal, and I don't take action, a dream without action is just a wish. So if you're really taking that action and you see from start to finish exactly what you want, you plant that clear picture and dream what you want. Put it on a board, put it on a vision board, print it out, and really make that dream become a reality. Start looking at it like Bob Proctor says, plant it in your conscious and subconscious mind. You will start to think about it. It'll start to become more and more real, and everything starts up in your head and your mind. So a dream really manifests in the mind before it becomes reality. So that's really, you know, what I talk about with dreams.
So the dreams are really your reasons why you're doing what you're doing, because, you know, sometimes you have a phone call that it goes great, and sometimes you have a phone call that doesn't go so great. That dream, that reason why is what anchors you to keep going on. I remember when I was a distributor promoting a health tonic, you know, years ago. My goal was to own a house. You know, I lived at home and I wanted a house, and I went to model home, and I took a picture of the outside of it, and I put it up on the wall in front of where I made my phone calls. And when the call went great, hey, I didn't need that reinforcement. When the call didn't go so great, you know, didn't get the results I desired, I remember looking at that picture and saying, hey, that's my reason why. So whatever it is, whether it's, you know, if you want to pay off your bills, you know, take all your bills and write in big red, paid in full, and take a picture of it and put it on the visor of your car when you're stuck in traffic. Yep. You can put the visor on and look at it. When, you know, when you're shaving in the morning, put it on your bathroom mirror, but keep that reason why you build this business in front of you, because that's the cement. That's what gets you through the tough times. That's what gets you excited about the good times.
That's right. You know, I love what Nick Patak said. He talked about dream boards. And I totally believe in a dream board, but I also believe in a dream environment. And you know, just like what you said, BK, don't just put it on your wall, put it in your car, put it in your bathroom. Anywhere that you see, anywhere that you're at, whether it's your house in the living room, you want to be able to see your dreams and your goals at all times. And reasons do make the difference between you becoming successful or not in this business. You know, I remember when I first started in the business, I wrote down 10 things that I really wanted to achieve in 12 months in the business. And I got to tell you guys what, when you're specific about what you want and you're committed to it. See, a lot of people just write down their goals, but they're not really committed to it. And so when you write down your goals, you have to really understand, what is it going to take? What are the specific steps that you have to take in order for you to achieve those goals? And when you do those dream boards, when you do those dreams and those goals, you want to start backwards. What do I mean by that? Is you want to if you're looking to go diamond in the next 12 weeks, you want to start there and start working yourself backwards. And I promise you guys, when you take the steps, step by step, and plug in with, like obviously we talked about a diamond and above upline, they'll show you and guide you how to get there.
So when you say work backwards, you say, okay, if I want to be a diamond, in
Start
this,
with the end in
this,
mind.
Yes.
Yeah, in this rank advanced period, in this rank advanced period, I need to be at
a
the
gold,
gold level,
yes.
and at this rank event, I got to be at a
Silver.
So you have this ramp up period to be able to get you to your end goal.
Right, and a lot of people, you have to set your goals with the right expectations. You know, a lot of people join this business and say they're going presidential in 2 weeks. You know, you can do it, but again,
Well, I don't
you have,
think you can. That's never really actually been done. So.
No, never. But you can't. I mean, you can work
But
your
I like
way
the
up
fact
there.
that you're an
Exactly,
encourager.
Right,
Yeah,
right,
dream big.
right.
Don't be
You
a
gotta- yeah,
discourager.
that's
Be
it.
an encourager.
But you know, you got to set right expectations from the get-go.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, when you join the business, it's going to take work and it's going to take time. And so I think you said it before, BK. You got to start with the end in mind. And so, you know, if anybody that wants to go diamond, when you want to go presidential, you start backwards. You write down your goal, what you want, and you work it backwards. And that's been an effective way for our organization, and actually all around the company. And I think that's a great way to get started.
Hey,
So.
you guys, I encourage you to go into your back office. If you don't know what your back office is, get with your upline enroller. They'll be able to tell you, walk you through the back office. Download and print out the PDF of this action plan, and fill go through the exercises, fill out the blanks, document your goals. And you talked about the 10 things you wanted to accomplish in your first 12 months. What was one of those things?
You know, the first thing I wanted to do was get out of my 3 jobs, PK. Man,
3 jobs.
3 jobs.
So you were working 3 jobs.
3 jobs.
And you still had time to build Vemma.
I was actually working 3 jobs and going to school all at the same time.
Wow.
My dad used to always say, if you want to get something done, give it to a busy person.
Yeah, I think, in the beginning of the business, I really I wanted to be free, man. I wanted to be able to have options and choice, and to not have to wake up too early in the morning and be told what to do when I didn't want to do it. And so that was one of the first things I wanted to do right away, and totally accomplished that, man. So,
How's it feel?
Feels amazing.
Was it worth it?
It's totally worth
Now,
it.
it was hard. A lot of work.
It was
some rejection.
It was simple. It
Yeah.
was simple. It was hard, but you know what? When you, like what Nick said, when you have your dream in front of you, when you really want and you commit to the business and you commit to what you want out of this, it's all worth it.
I love it.
And so,
I love it. Hey, any closing words of wisdom?
I'm going to go with what Jed said and say it's simple. I think a lot of people, they quit on their dream and goals, and they quit on the journey of this business when they don't see that people have been through what they've been through. They've been through the failures and successes, because like Jed said, it's a simple business. You see the goals and you begin with the end in mind. I love that. But if you're there coaching, teaching, and mentoring your team on, hey, if you set those goals and dreams and you do it for a month, 2 months, hard work, and you don't see those exact goals and dreams you want, it starts there when you start to show them, look, we've all been through it where you set a goal and you don't succeed. But the successful people and the people who have the persistence and the consistency and they stick with it and they go back to why they're doing this business, they will succeed. One of my goals with what I wanted to do when I started this was to get on my busboy job, and it took me 8 months to do it. I had some frustration 5-6 months in, and if you're watching this and you're there, we've all been there. But understand, guys like Jed or guys like Luke Kish or Alex, the only reason that they're up here being successful is because they were at the same position you're at watching this video. The same feeling of, is this going to work? But they decided to make it work for them. Because if they didn't do this, what were they going to do? I can tell you, if you dream and you make that dream environment, put the dreams everywhere, you will become the dreams, because all you will see is exactly what you're going to be. So with that,
Nice job, man.
Thanks.
Appreciate it.
it's awesome.
All right, last words of wisdom?
Yeah, last words of wisdom. Give this business time. And I think a lot of people, they want to make it happen right away, but you got to give it time. You got to give yourself time. You got to grow your skill set. You got to grow yourself. You got to grow as a person in this business. And so I was willing to give this whatever it took, BK. And so if you're new in this, or if you've been involved for a while, I would say, give it time. Give it at least 4 to 5 years of commitment. We go to school for 4 years with no guarantees. You're in the military for 4 years.
No
No guarantees.
The class of 2014, 17% of the graduating class have a job lined up. You want to talk about no guarantees. and here, $25,000 to $50,000 in debt.
Yeah.
So 4 years of their life,
Right.
committed to getting better.
Yes.
And what you're asking them to do is make the same commitment.
Make the
4
same
years of your life committed to getting better.
Well, I gave this 4 years. I've been in Vemma now just a little bit over 4.5 years, and it's turned into a phenomenal income. But if I would have quit along the way, if I would have gave up on my dreams and my goals, my mom wouldn't be retired today.
Wow.
And so
You retired your mom?
Yes, yes, sir. And I would still be driving a 1987 van. So
What are you driving now?
a 5-series BMW. So all by this guy
I am
right here.
proud of you, man. I am proud. I'm proud of both of you guys. Hey, guys, we got a big step 2 coming up right now. Watch this.